Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Guys?
Holly, thank you. And the Sun Devils headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will start this game off with the football. And there he is, Christian Clark, the former Texas Longhorn. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
Man, you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Running inside, it's Clark. Enough to move the chains. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Here's Sellers to throw. He's got it. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Sellers. Back's got it on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Snags it. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And it's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. Sellers. Here comes the heat. Escapes trouble. He's sacked. Took him a while to get there, but you have got to get the ball out in that situation. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rushes on. Being chased. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Gets the back moving. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arizona State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Fires to the tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They'll need a bunch on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harris. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Using his feet. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Sun Devils! He got it, beat down in bounds.
That's the way you start a game, man. How about this QB? 5 for 5. That touchdown right there was his 5th attempt, his 5th completion, in complete command, understanding what the defense is trying to do, and executing it flawlessly.
Was the defense even on the field for that drive? I mean, it looked like routes against air. I mean, they were up and down the field. Receivers, tight ends, running backs, quarterback, all in sync with each other. That was about as good as a passing game can look, and we're certainly hoping that keeps up for the rest of the game.
Quick give. It's Clark. There he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Second and long here. Using his legs, it's Clark. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. 4th down, Sellers. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Clark. There's a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Sellers. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Got the back over the middle. And he gets it right on the cusp. Maybe a few pebbles short of a first down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down.
Oh, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Great place to start for this offense. Here's Sellers to throw. Right side, it's Anderson. Snags it, and there's running room. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. A first down run on the doorstep. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. A give to Brown. Fighting off the defender. Still running at the 40. Smashes through the tackle. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Long way to go on second down. They'll give it to Brown. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Slings it downfield. Couldn't set his feet.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Sellers. Out wide right, it's Hayes.
It's obviously huge to make the catch, but give that receiver credit. Nice spatial awareness, knowing where he is on the field to make sure that he's in bounds when he secures the catch.
The run inside. It's Clark. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Throwing, Sellers. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They're all over him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. And he's stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Here's Sellers to throw. It's complete to the left. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Under pressure. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their 1st of 3. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Turns it upfield. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Got to run it down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's design or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw, he can scramble, he can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Butler.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Punt is on its way. On the return. Slips through the line. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Sellers. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Gamecocks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. He'll pull it down. Glides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Throwing, Sellers. Caught in the backfield, it's Clark. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 15 team, the Colorado Buffaloes. And it's Northwestern with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back over to your game inside Williams-Brice Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Coming out of the locker room at the half, the Arizona State head coach has said they have got to consider what they should do here in the second half. Their young quarterback, getting the first start of his career, has struggled here in the first half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Play action on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. In the red area, it's Brown. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. It's 3rd and goal, and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Here's Sellers to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Lets it fly. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Hits inside. It's Clark. Turning it on. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Clark. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home, and this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Caught, it's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Right side, it's Harris. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Look out! Throws toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep slinging it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Now when ball's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Sun Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run with Brown. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, it's Clark. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Out wide right, it's Clark. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, it's Clark. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st, it's at the 37.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He fires one deep over the middle. Into the house! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Open space at the 25. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Second down coming up. And as we head for the fourth period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He's looking to throw. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Here comes the Heat. Trying to make something happen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it, it's Brown. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Harris. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll run it. It's Brown. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, ASU!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. There he goes! These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's second and 1. They'll run him again. Hard running there. Crosses the 45. Here's a little room there.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Sellers. Rushes on. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Rides to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running the red zone. It's Clark. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback changing the play. Tight end now in motion. Throwing Sellers. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what
He's looking deep. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Looking for a big gain. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on the show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.